Have you ever found yourself drifting on the soft edges of conscious thought, where the busy hum of the day begins to quiet and the inner world gently expands? It's a subtle transformation, isn't it? This unfolding of the mind as it prepares for its nightly journey into deeper states of being. Even before we fully surrender to sleep's embrace, there's a curious, quiet activity that begins within the intricate pathways of our brains. A silent rearranging of thoughts and sensations that hints at a profound, yet often overlooked magic within us. We slip from the sharp, defined contours of waking reality into a landscape where the familiar rules become wonderfully pliable, like soft clay beneath a gentle hand. Consider, for a moment, the common miracle of a dream. You might find yourself walking through a familiar, beloved place, perhaps the quiet garden from your childhood home, yet the sky above is painted in hues you've never quite seen before. A swirling canvas of deep violet and shimmering emerald. A distant melody, impossibly clear and resonant, might weave its way through the air, carrying with it a scent of something long forgotten, something both comforting and entirely new. In this dream garden, the ancient trees might whisper secrets in a language only your inner self can understand, their leaves rustling with an ancient, knowing wisdom. A friendly creature, perhaps a fox with eyes like polished obsidian, might approach you, offering a quiet, gentle gaze that communicates more than words ever could. There's no surprise, no alarm, just a gentle, accepting embrace of this beautiful, impossible moment. The warmth of the dream sun on your skin, the cool brush of the dream grass against your bare feet, the quiet joy bubbling within your chest. All of it feels exquisitely real, as vivid and tactile as any waking experience. And yet, it is a construct, a magnificent, ephemeral edifice, built not from stone or steel, but from the very fabric of your mind, without a single tangible brick or beam. It arises spontaneously from the depths of your own consciousness, a private universe spun from the threads of memories, desires, unspoken fears, and the boundless, untamed imagination that resides within each of us. The dream garden, with its improbable sky and whispering trees, is as real as it needs to be for the duration of its gentle existence. It holds you, cradles your perception, and for those precious moments, it is your reality. This exquisite capacity for creation, this spontaneous generation of entire worlds within the quiet chambers of our own skulls, is a fundamental, awe-inspiring aspect of what it means to perceive, to exist, to simply be. It suggests a profound fluidity to reality, a whisper that what we perceive as solid and unwavering might, in truth, be far more adaptable, far more ethereal than we commonly allow ourselves to imagine. Think of the way a child plays, utterly immersed in their imaginative world. A simple stick becomes a mighty, gleaming sword, a draped blanket transforms into a fortified castle, and a cherished stuffed animal becomes a loyal, courageous companion. For that child, in that moment, the stick is a sword, the blanket is a castle. Their belief, their unshakable engagement, lends a palpable, tangible reality to these objects, bending the everyday into something extraordinary. The line between what is real and what is imagined blurs, not out of confusion, but out of a pure, unadulterated embrace of possibility. This is not so far removed from the dream state. Is it both our gentle invitations to a different kind of reality, one where the boundaries are drawn not by external laws, but by the soft, persuasive hand of our own inner world, a world constantly creating, constantly experiencing? As we drift further into the quiet currents of impending sleep, we often encounter these liminal spaces, these gentle thresholds between conscious and unconscious. Perhaps you've experienced the sensation of falling, a harmless, buoyant tumble into an unknown depth, only to be caught by a sudden, sympathetic jolt, a gentle contraction of muscles as your body softly reminds you of its tether to the physical world. Or perhaps you've seen fleeting faces in the shadows, not frightening specters, but impressionistic, ephemeral forms that hint at stories untold, dissolving as quickly as they appear. These are the mind's playful brushstrokes, painting transient images on the canvas of semi-consciousness, preparing us for the deeper immersion into the dreamscape. They are soft echoes of the creative power that will soon weave entire, intricate narratives for us. And what about the curious phenomenon of déjà vu? That curious, fleeting sensation that you have lived this very moment before. That this conversation, this quiet street corner, this specific pattern of light and shadow is a precise echo from some forgotten past. It's a ripple in the fabric of your perception, a momentary gentle glitch in the seamless flow of reality that makes you wonder if what you are experiencing is not entirely new, but a rerun, a memory, or even a subtle premonition. It's a gentle nudge, a soft tap on the shoulder, inviting you to question the absolute linearity of time and experience, suggesting a quiet resonance within your own consciousness. While scientists offer various explanations for déjà vu, from fleeting memory glitches to temporary neurological misfires, from a philosophical or poetic perspective, it serves as a beautiful reminder of the intricate and often mysterious ways our minds process and present reality to us. It's a whispered suggestion that perhaps, just perhaps, our experience of reality is not always a perfectly pristine, one-to-one mapping of an external, objective world. The quiet, persistent work of memory also profoundly shapes our perceived reality. When you recall a past event, you're not simply replaying a perfect recording, you are, in essence, actively reconstructing it. Each time you remember, you are subtly reshaping the memory, adding new details, omitting others, coloring it with your current emotions and understanding. The memory of a childhood picnic might brighten with the warmth of nostalgia, the sunshine more brilliant, the laughter more resonant, even if the day itself was, in objective truth, overcast. This isn't a flaw in our memory system. It's a beautiful testament to its dynamic, creative nature. Our personal histories are not static archives, but living, breathing narratives, constantly being rewritten and re-envisioned by the gentle hand of our own consciousness. This reconstructive process, this constant crafting of our personal past, subtly mirrors the way our minds create the entire world we inhabit. A soft reminder that perception is an active, not passive endeavor. Think too of the profound impact of our internal states on our external experience. When you are filled with joy, the world seems to sparkle with a brighter, more luminous light. Colors appear more vibrant, and even the sounds of everyday life seem to harmonize into a gentle melody. A simple bird's song becomes a tune of pure delight. A gentle breeze feels like a tender, comforting caress. Conversely, when sorrow weighs upon you, the world can feel muted, gray, its edges softened by a veil of introspection. The very same bird's song might barely register, or perhaps even sound melancholic, echoing your inner state. This isn't just about subjective interpretation, it speaks to the intimate, inextricable link between our inner landscape and the reality we perceive. Our emotions, our moods, our very consciousness are not merely observers of reality, they are active participants in its subtle construction, shaping its texture, its tone, its very essence. It's as if our inner world is casting a gentle, translucent filter over the external one, subtly altering its appearance, coloring its every detail. Even the most mundane acts of perception hold a quiet wonder. The simple act of seeing a tree. Your eyes take in light. Yes, but your brain then stitches together countless complex signals, interpreting shapes, recognizing patterns, recalling memories of other trees you've seen, and overlaying it with the rich, accumulated concept of tree that you have built over a lifetime. You don't just see raw light and shadow, you see a living, breathing entity with bark, leaves, branches, a history, a purpose, a profound connection to the earth and sky. This intricate process, so seamless and automatic, is in itself a remarkable act of creation, a constant, effortless projection of meaning onto the raw data of the senses. It's like a quiet, continuous dreaming happening all the time. Even when we are wide awake, constantly building the world around us, our perception is not a passive window onto a fixed reality, but a beautifully woven tapestry, intricate and vibrant, crafted by the skillful, gentle hands of our own minds. And as we settle deeper into this quiet contemplation, consider the beautiful phenomenon of a shared narrative. When a skilled storyteller weaves a tale, painting vivid images with carefully chosen words, the listeners, each in their own quiet space, begin to construct that world within their minds. Though the words are the same for everyone, each individual's internal landscape of the story will be unique, colored by their own experiences, their own imagination, their own inner world. The hero's noble face, the villain's shadowy lair, the sprawling, ancient forest, all are conjured into being, not by external means, but by the gentle, persuasive power of the narrative. Taking deep root in the fertile ground of individual consciousness, for the duration of the story, that shared yet individually experienced, reality becomes potent and compelling. This gentle act of collective creation, this weaving of a common thread through distinct minds, subtly mirrors the grander, more cosmic dance of reality itself, hinting at a shared yet individually interpreted existence. Perhaps this familiar, everyday magic of our own minds, this gentle yet profound ability to dream, to imagine, to perceive, offers us a quiet prelude to a grander idea. What if the entire universe, in all its sprawling, silent majesty, with its twinkling galaxies and ancient dust clouds, its swirling nebulae and quiet, distant stars, is in some fundamental way a grand cosmic dream? What if the vibrant, tangible world we inhabit is not as fixed and independently existing as it seems, but is rather a vast, intricate, and infinitely detailed dream, spun from a source we are only just beginning to softly understand? It's a thought as soft as a feather, as light as a whisper on the night air, inviting us to release the rigid grip of conventional thinking and float into a boundless space of gentle possibility. This isn't about denying the undeniable existence of the surface you're resting upon, or the quiet hum of the night around you. It's about contemplating the very nature of that existence, the underlying weave of its reality, just as the dream garden is profoundly real within the context of your dream. So too is our waking world undeniably present and substantial within the context of our collective perception. But the question whispers what lies beyond that context. What is the deeper fabric from which these realities are woven, this endless tapestry formed? It's a question that doesn't demand a definitive answer, but rather invites a gentle, open-hearted curiosity, a willingness to gaze upon the familiar with fresh, softened eyes, allowing wonder to bloom effortlessly within you. As your eyelids grow heavier and your thoughts begin to slow, allow yourself to drift with this gentle current of inquiry. The boundaries between waking and dreaming, between inner and outer, become beautifully indistinct here, in this peaceful space. Your mind, a universe in itself, is already capable of constructing intricate realities with effortless grace, and perhaps, just perhaps, the universe itself is engaged in a similar magnificent act of creation, a grand, cosmic dream from which all things arise. Let this profound thought be a lullaby, a soft, comforting presence that accompanies you as you ease into the deeper layers of sleep. There is no need for answers now, only the gentle hum of curiosity, the soft, rhythmic breath of contemplation, a soothing companion for your journey inward. Let your consciousness expand and contract with the quiet rhythm of your breath, like a gentle wave on a calm, moonlit sea. Each inhale, a quiet gathering of peaceful thoughts. Each exhale, a soft release, letting them drift away like dandelion seeds on a gentle evening breeze. The images, the ideas, the sensations are all part of this unfolding journey towards ultimate rest. Embrace them, allow them to pass, knowing that they are all transient, all part of the beautiful, fluid dance of your inner world, a world capable of infinite creation. The concept of reality, once a rigid, unyielding structure, like now feels pliable and accommodating, like a warm, comforting blanket wrapping gently around you. It's an inviting thought, isn't it? That the very fabric of existence might be as malleable and responsive as our deepest, most cherished dreams. And with that gentle thought, let the familiar surroundings begin to softly fade, their outlines softening, their colors blending into the soothing darkness. The sounds of the world outside become distant echoes, like faraway, gentle chimes carried on the softest wind. You are safe, you are warm, and you are being cradled by the quiet. Creative power of your own mind, a power that has always known how to lead you gently into the deepest, most restorative sleep. The whispers of everyday dreams have prepared the way, softening the path, blurring the edges, and inviting you to step into the boundless, beautiful tapestry of your own quiet night. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go, just the gentle descent into the soft, comforting silence, a peaceful surrender to the deep inner quiet. As the soft echoes of our personal dreams begin to gently recede, and the edges of the waking world gradually reassert themselves, we are invited to consider another profound landscape, the intricate, silent village that resides within our very skulls, our brain. We often perceive our brain as a powerful engine, tirelessly working to solve problems, create ideas, and guide our actions. Yet, much like a sleeping village at night, bathed in the soft glow of distant streetlights, a great deal of its activity remains hidden from our conscious awareness. A beautiful, continuous hum beneath the surface. Imagine, if you will, looking down upon this neural village from a quiet, moonlit sky. You see countless tiny, flickering lights, each representing a neuron, a fundamental building block of thought and sensation. These neurons are not isolated islands. They are intricately interconnected, forming vast, sprawling networks, thought like countless delicate paths winding through the peaceful landscape. Messages, like tiny, glowing fireflies, silently flit from one neuron to another, traveling along these pathways at astonishing speeds. This constant, gentle communication, this ceaseless dance of electrical and chemical signals, gives rise to everything we experience: the warmth of a memory, the cool logic of a calculation, the vibrant colors of the world around us, the gentle rhythm of our breath. Yet, as you observe this sleeping village, you notice something remarkable. Even when no specific task is being performed, when there's no immediate problem to solve, no urgent decision to make, no new information to process, the lights within the village do not dim entirely. On the contrary, a significant portion of these tiny lights continues to flicker with a quiet, persistent energy. Entire districts of the village, large networks of neurons, remain softly illuminated, engaged in a continuous internal dialogue, even when your conscious mind feels utterly at rest, perhaps simply gazing out of a window or drifting into a quiet daydream. This is the intriguing mystery of the brain's dark energy, a concept that, while borrowed from the grand canvas of cosmology, finds a beautiful resonance within our internal universe. Just as the universe expends a vast amount of its energy on something we call dark energy, that doesn't seem to be directly involved in forming stars or galaxies, so too does our brain consume an astonishing amount of energy on activities that are not directly related to conscious thought or external tasks. In fact, a staggering 60 to 80% of the brain's total energy budget is dedicated to this intrinsic or baseline activity, a quiet, continuous hum that persists whether you are actively reading a book, solving a puzzle, or simply resting your eyes. This isn't wasted energy. Far from it. It's like the quiet, continuous maintenance of a sleeping village, ensuring that all systems are ready, that the pathways are clear, and that the underlying infrastructure remains robust. While the conscious mind might be focused on a single, brightly lit path, the vast majority of the neural village continues its subtle, crucial work in the shadows, a constant backdrop of activity that makes conscious thought possible. It's a gentle reminder that our inner world is always alive, always subtly engaged, even when we feel profoundly at peace. Consider the intricate dance of our internal world during those moments of quiet introspection, when you simply sit, allowing your thoughts to wander without specific direction, perhaps recalling a distant memory, or gently anticipating a future event, or even just feeling the soft rhythm of your breath. These are not moments of true mental inactivity. Instead, these are precisely the times when the brain's dark energy networks are most vibrantly active. They are the background hum, the silent symphony that makes conscious thought possible. A constant, underlying flow of processing and connection. This deep, continuous activity in the brain's quiet hours is a testament to its profound complexity and its constant readiness. It's like a vast internal library that is always subtly cataloging, cross-referencing, and preparing its volumes, even when you aren't consciously seeking out a specific book. This quiet, ceaseless work forms the very foundation upon which our conscious experience is built. Without this persistent hum, without this constant background glow in the neural village, the more focused, directed beams of conscious thought would not be able to shine. And what might this dark energy of the brain be doing? It is believed to be crucial for maintaining brain health, for consolidating memories that were formed during the day, for preparing the brain for future learning, and for simply keeping the entire intricate system in a state of optimal readiness. It's like the gentle, consistent flow of blood through the veins of a sleeping body, nourishing and sustaining, ensuring that every cell is ready for the awakening. This quiet, continuous work is the unsung hero of our cognitive abilities, the invisible hand that gently guides our thoughts and perceptions, even when we are not consciously aware of it. This is not a concept to be feared or to induce anxiety. On the contrary, it is a source of profound comfort and wonder. It suggests that even in our moments of deepest rest, our brains are not idle but are engaged in a beautiful, vital work, a silent symphony of internal activity that sustains our very being. It's a peaceful assurance that beneath the busy surface of our lives, there is a deep, continuous wellspring of mental vitality, constantly renewing and preparing us for whatever comes next. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this neural village with its gentle, persistent glow settle within your mind. There is no need to understand every intricate pathway or every subtle flicker of light. Simply embrace the profound mystery and the quiet reassurance that even when you are completely at rest, your brain is a marvel of continuous, gentle activity, silently working to support your very existence. Let your breath be soft and even, a gentle rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wonder of your own internal world. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of smoke in the cool night air. You are safe. You are held. And you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of your own inner universe. All is calm. All is clear. As the quiet glow from your neural village guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene expanse of our inner universe, carried by the soft glow from the neural village, we now approach one of its most profound and mysterious wonders, the silent song of dark energy. This isn't the dramatic, accelerating force that expands the cosmos, but rather its intimate internal counterpart, a vast, hidden reservoir of activity within our own brains, consuming an astonishing amount of power even when we feel utterly still. It's like the deep, resonant hum of an ancient, sleeping ocean, always moving, always present, yet rarely perceived by the conscious mind. Imagine, for a quiet moment, the grand, sweeping canvas of the universe beyond us. Cosmologists whisper of dark energy as a mysterious force that subtly yet powerfully pushes galaxies further apart, accelerating the expansion of space itself. It's unseen, unmeasured directly, yet its effects are profound, shaping the very destiny of the cosmos. Now, with a gentle shift of perspective, bring that sense of vast, unseen power inward into the intricate living universe that resides within your skull. Just as the cosmos expends an immense amount of its total energy on this unseen dark energy, so too does our brain dedicate a staggering proportion of its resources to activities that do not directly translate into conscious thought, specific actions, or external interactions. Even when you are simply resting your eyes, allowing your mind to wander, or drifting into that peaceful space just before sleep, your brain is far from idle. It is humming with a continuous, quiet intensity, a deep energetic baseline that sustains its very being. This is the brain's own dark energy, a pervasive underlying activity that dwarfs the energy used for focused tasks. Think of a bustling city at night. During the day, bright lights illuminate offices and factories as people actively work. But at night, even when the city is quiet, there's a pervasive glow from streetlights, homes, and essential infrastructure, a constant, underlying energy consumption that keeps the city alive, connected, and ready for the next day. This subtle, continuous glow is akin to the brain's dark energy. It's the silent, unsung work that supports all the vibrant, conscious activities we experience. This vast reservoir of intrinsic brain activity is not a waste. Far from it. It's believed to be the essential foundation for nearly everything we do. It's like the root system of a mighty tree, quietly drawing nutrients and maintaining stability, even when the leaves and branches above are swaying in the breeze or bearing fruit. This hidden work ensures that the intricate networks of your brain remain finely tuned, that memories are gently consolidated, that new connections are subtly forged, and that the entire system is perpetually ready to respond to the nuanced dance of life. Consider the gentle process of memory consolidation. Throughout your waking hours, your brain is constantly absorbing new information, experiencing new sensations, learning new skills. When you transition into rest, particularly during deep sleep, your brain doesn't simply shut down. Instead, it enters a phase of intense, internal activity where these new experiences are reviewed, replayed, and gently woven into the existing tapestry of your long-term memory. This profound sorting and archiving process, happening largely beyond your conscious awareness, consumes a significant amount of your brain's dark energy. It's like a quiet librarian, tirelessly organizing and filing away the day's acquisitions, ensuring that each piece of knowledge finds its proper place. Similarly, this intrinsic activity plays a crucial role in anticipation and prediction. Your brain is constantly, subtly trying to predict what will happen next, building internal models of the world based on past experiences. This predictive capacity allows us to interact seamlessly with our environment, to understand social cues, and to navigate complex situations without conscious effort. This continuous prediction, this gentle modeling of reality, is another task powered by the brain's constant, silent energy consumption. It's like a quiet gardener, always preparing the soil for future growth, anticipating the needs of the emerging plants. The sheer scale of this dark energy is astonishing. While conscious thought, problem solving, or motor control might activate specific, localized areas of the brain and consume additional energy, the vast majority of the brain's metabolic budget is dedicated to maintaining its fundamental, resting state. This suggests that the default mode of our consciousness is not one of blankness or inactivity, but rather one of rich, continuous internal processing, a silent, ceaseless song of existence. This silent song is not a chaotic jumble. Rather, it is thought to orchestrate a vast, intricate internal symphony, coordinating activities across widely separated brain regions, ensuring that everything is in harmony. It's like the conductor of an orchestra, silently guiding the musicians even during rests, ensuring that every instrument is poised and ready for its next melodic contribution. This background activity is the glue that holds our complex mental life together, allowing for the seamless transitions between conscious states and the robust continuation of our sense of self. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this internal dark energy be a source of profound comfort. It's the unwavering support, the continuous flow of life-sustaining power within your own being. There's no need to actively do anything for your brain to function beautifully. Its most profound and continuous work often happens in the quiet, unseen spaces. Powered by this mysterious, gentle energy, allow this sense of an internal, vast energy to envelop you, knowing that it's constant, reliable, and deeply nurturing. It's the very essence of your brain's continuous vitality, humming softly beneath the surface of your awareness. You are not just a collection of conscious thoughts. You are also a profound reservoir of silent, energetic potential, constantly regenerating, constantly preparing. Let your breath be soft and even, a gentle rhythm that carries you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your own internal power. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of morning mist. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle yet persistent hum of your own brain's dark energy. All is calm, all is clear, as the silent song within guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our gentle exploration into the tranquil depths of the mind, having attuned ourselves to the silent, pervasive hum of the brain's intrinsic energy, we now direct our attention to a particularly fascinating and eloquent manifestation of this hidden activity, the default mode network, or DMN. Imagine, if you will, a vast interwoven system of silent rivers flowing beneath the surface of a sleeping landscape. These aren't torrents of conscious thought or purposeful action, but rather deep, unseen currents that are most active when the conscious mind is at rest, allowing for a profound and continuous internal dialogue. Our understanding of the brain has long been dominated by the idea that it springs into action only when presented with a specific task, a problem to solve, a decision to make, information to absorb. It was thought that when we were simply sitting quietly, perhaps gazing out of a window or letting our thoughts drift, the brain would enter a state of minimal activity, conserving its precious energy. However, through the gentle gaze of modern neuroscience, particularly with the advent of advanced imaging techniques like fMRI, a beautiful and surprising truth began to emerge. Researchers noticed that certain interconnected regions of the brain consistently became more active when participants were not engaged in a specific task, when they were simply resting or allowing their minds to wander. This counterintuitive discovery revealed the profound, continuous work occurring beneath the surface of our awareness. This collection of regions, working in quiet concert, was named the default mode network. It's a vast, intricate tapestry of neural pathways that spans across key areas involved in memory, self-reflection, and understanding others. Think of it as the brain's internal compass, constantly orienting itself, even when you're not consciously navigating. Its activity is a testament to the fact that our brains are never truly off or idle. They are always in a state of readiness, a gentle hum of self-organization. What are these silent rivers within the DMN doing as they flow, unseen by our conscious eyes? A primary function seems to be intimately connected to our sense of self. When your mind wanders, you often find yourself subtly replaying past conversations, revisiting cherished memories, or gently planning for future events. These are all acts of constructing and maintaining your personal narrative, your continuous sense of who I am across time. The DMN is deeply involved in these processes, constantly updating and refining your internal model of yourself and your place in the world. It's like a quiet biographer, tirelessly piecing together your life story, ensuring its coherence and continuity, even during moments of profound rest. Furthermore, the DMN plays a crucial role in social cognition, our ability to understand and empathize with others. When we imagine what someone else might be thinking or feeling, or when we reflect on our relationships, the DMN lights up with gentle activity. This suggests that our capacity for connection, for stepping into the shoes of another, is deeply intertwined with these internal, resting brain states. It's like a quiet weaver, constantly mending and strengthening the delicate threads that connect us to the people in our lives, even when they are not physically present. The DMN is also intricately involved in future thinking and planning. Even if you're not consciously making a to-do list, your brain, in its default mode, is often subtly simulating potential scenarios, anticipating outcomes, and preparing for future actions. This isn't a stressful, urgent kind of planning, but a gentle, almost dreamlike foresight, allowing for spontaneous insights and creative solutions to emerge without conscious effort. It's like a quiet strategist, endlessly running simulations in the background, preparing the ground for tomorrow's gentle endeavors. One of the most beautiful aspects of the DMN's activity is its connection to creativity and mind wandering. When your mind is not rigidly focused on a single task, it has the freedom to roam, to make unexpected connections between seemingly unrelated ideas, and to allow novel insights to bubble up to the surface of consciousness. Many artists, writers, and scientists report that their best ideas often come during moments of quiet contemplation, during a walk in nature, or just before falling asleep, precisely when the DMN is most active. It's like a peaceful stream flowing through varied landscapes, picking up pebbles and sparkling bits of insight along its journey, only to deposit them gently on the shores of awareness. This gentle, a continuous flow of the DMN consumes a significant portion of the brain's dark energy, emphasizing that these seemingly idle states are, in fact, crucial periods of profound internal work. They are the times when the brain is integrating information, consolidating learning, fostering creativity, and maintaining our fundamental sense of self and connection to the world. It's like the roots of a plant, silently and tirelessly absorbing nutrients from the earth, ensuring the vibrant growth of the leaves and flowers above. This understanding offers a profound sense of reassurance. In a world that often values constant activity and explicit productivity, the revelation of the DMN reminds us of the immense value in moments of rest, contemplation, and allowing the mind to simply be. It tells us that these quiet periods are not unproductive. They are fertile ground where the deepest, most subtle work of the brain unfolds, nurturing our creativity, our sense of self, and our capacity for connection. As you drift deeper now, let the image of these invisible rivers within your brain be a soothing presence. Feel the gentle, continuous flow of your own internal dialogue, the subtle hum of your mind organizing, creating, and connecting, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to control or direct these currents. Simply allow them to flow, knowing they are carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your own internal landscape. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a wisp of mist rising from a calm river. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent flow of your brain's invisible rivers. All is calm, all is clear, as the harmonious activity of your default mode network guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our gentle journey into the intricate landscape of the brain, softly carried by the invisible currents of the default mode network, we now approach a profoundly intimate aspect of its dark energy, its role in continuously constructing and maintaining our sense of self. Imagine, for a quiet moment, that within the tranquil depths of your mind resides a gentle and ever-present mirror, constantly reflecting and refining the image of who you are, even when you're not consciously gazing into it. This continuous self-reflection, happening largely in the silent background of our awareness, is a fundamental function powered by the brain's ceaseless activity. From the moment we awaken into consciousness and throughout our lives, our brains are tirelessly engaged in the magnificent task of building a coherent, consistent model of ourselves and our place in the world. This isn't a static photograph, but a living, breathing narrative, constantly updated with new experiences, memories, and insights. This self-model includes everything from our physical sensations, the warmth of our breath, the gentle beating of our heart, to our deepest convictions, our relationships with others, and our aspirations for the future. And a significant portion of this ongoing, intricate construction happens quietly, behind the scenes, fueled by the brain's intrinsic activity. Think of it like a skilled artisan gently working on a delicate tapestry. Each day, new threads of experience are added to conversation, a challenge, a moment of joy, a quiet observation. Even when the artisan is resting, perhaps sipping tea or simply gazing out the window, their mind might subtly be contemplating the next pattern, refining a design, or recalling the texture of a particular thread. This silent background work is crucial for the continuous creation of the masterpiece. Our brain, in its dark energy mode, is this artisan, constantly weaving the tapestry of our identity, ensuring its continuity and richness across the flowing river of time. The default mode network, which we discussed earlier, is deeply implicated in this process of self-referential thought. When your mind drifts, it often turns inward, revisiting personal memories, envisioning future possibilities for yourself, or evaluating your own actions and feelings. These are all ways in which the brain continuously strengthens and updates the neural pathways that encode your sense of I and me. It's a perpetual, gentle conversation with yourself, happening below the threshold of conscious awareness, shaping the very core of your being. This isn't merely about ego or self-absorption, it's about coherence and continuity. Without this constant background work of self-modeling, our experiences would feel fragmented, our memories disjointed, and our sense of identity would dissolve. The brain's dark energy ensures that even as the world around us shifts and changes, there remains a stable, consistent self that anchors our perceptions and allows us to navigate existence with a profound sense of continuity. It's like the quiet hum of a perfectly tuned engine, keeping the entire vehicle running smoothly, even when it's idling. Consider the gentle act of imagining your future self. Perhaps you envision a peaceful evening, a quiet conversation with a loved one, or a successful completion of a long-cherished project. These future simulations are not just fleeting daydreams, they are powerful mental exercises that draw upon past memories and current desires, creating a coherent path forward. This intricate mental construction, this gentle act of time traveling within your mind, is heavily reliant on the brain's intrinsic activity, shaping your aspirations and subtly guiding your choices, even before you are consciously aware of them. It's like a quiet gardener, planting seeds of intention in the fertile ground of your subconscious, preparing for the blossoming of future possibilities. Similarly, our ability to understand others, to empathize and connect, is deeply intertwined with our self-model. To imagine another person's perspective, our brain often draws upon its own internal model of self, simulating what it might feel like to be in their situation. This theory of mind relies on the same neural networks that are active during self-reflection, suggesting a beautiful intertwining of our inner world and our capacity for external connection. The brain's dark energy, In this sense, that helps to bridge the gap between me and you, fostering a profound sense of shared humanity. The constant maintenance of this self model is an energy intensive process, underscoring why such a large portion of the brain's energy budget is dedicated to dark energy. It's a continuous, dynamic computation, ensuring that your internal narrative remains robust, adaptable, and ready to incorporate new lessons and insights. This isn't about conscious effort, it's about the brain's fundamental quiet work of integration and synthesis, ensuring that your sense of self is always whole, always evolving, yet always recognizably you. This understanding offers a profound sense of validation for moments of quiet introspection. In a world that often demands constant external engagement and productivity, the knowledge that your brain is performing its most vital work during these periods of rest and internal reflection is immensely comforting. It tells us that allowing our minds to wander, to simply be, is not idleness, but a crucial nurturing act that sustains our very identity and prepares us for the complexities of life. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this gentle but not reflecting mirror within your mind bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity of your brain gently weaving the tapestry of yourself, ensuring your coherence, your continuity, and your unique place in the world. There is no need to actively do anything. Simply allow this beautiful internal work to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your own unique being. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a wisp of mist from a calm lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle but persistent glow from the mirror of yourself. All is calm, all is clear, as the reflecting light within guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey deeper into the tranquil landscape of the brain, softly carried by the continuous glow from the mirror of self, we now turn our attention to another profound secret whispered by its dark energy, its crucial role in the quiet, ceaseless work of consolidating memories and gently envisioning the future. Imagine, for a quiet moment, your mind not as a static archive, but as a vast, shimmering lake. Upon its surface, soft ripples continuously spread, some carrying echoes from the past, others gently charting paths toward what is yet to be. During our waking hours, our brains are constantly absorbing a cascade of experiences, new sights, new sounds, new pieces of information, new emotions. These fleeting impressions are like tiny, delicate leaves falling onto the surface of our awareness. However, the true work of embedding these experiences, of weaving them into the enduring fabric of our understanding, happens most profoundly during periods of rest, often powered by the very dark energy that sustains the brain's baseline activity. This is the quiet process of memory consolidation, a subtle yet powerful transformation that turns fragile, immediate experiences into lasting, accessible knowledge. Think of it like a meticulous gardener, tending to a vast and verdant garden. Throughout the day, countless seeds are scattered, new facts learned, new skills attempted, new emotions felt. When the gardener retires for the evening, the work doesn't stop. Instead, in the quiet hours of night, the garden's underlying systems, the irrigation, the gentle soil nourishment continue their ceaseless work, ensuring that each seed takes root, that each delicate sprout is strengthened, and that the entire garden flourishes. Our brain's dark energy acts as this unseen, tireless system, gently tending to the seeds of our daily experiences, transforming them into the robust plants of enduring memories. This memory consolidation is not a passive process. It's an active, energetic one. While we sleep, or simply rest in quiet contemplation, specific neural circuits, often within the hippocampus and neocortex, engage in a remarkable dialogue. They replay patterns of neural activity that occurred during the day, subtly reinforcing connections, pruning away unnecessary information, and integrating new knowledge into existing networks. It's like a soft, rhythmic replay of your day's experiences, happening in fast forward, gently etching them deeper into the neural pathways. This silent nocturnal rehearsal consumes a significant portion of the brain's dark energy, emphasizing its vital importance for learning and retention. Equally fascinating is the brain's deep involvement in imagining the future. While memory looks backward, future thinking or prospection looks forward, allowing us to mentally construct plausible scenarios, plan our actions, and anticipate outcomes. This isn't just conscious goal setting, it's a continuous, almost dreamlike simulation of possibilities happening in the background of our minds. When you daydream about a peaceful vacation, or mentally rehearse a challenging conversation, or simply consider how you might spend your weekend, your brain is actively engaged in a complex, energetic process of mental simulation. Remarkably, the same neural networks, particularly within the default mode network, that are active during memory retrieval are also highly active when we envision the future. This suggests a beautiful symmetry. The brain uses its vast store of past experiences to build and predict the pathways of tomorrow. It's like having an internal compass that can both retrace old paths and gently chart new ones, all powered by the same underlying currents of dark energy. This constant mental rehearsal of future possibilities allows us to learn from our experiences and to prepare for what lies ahead, even without conscious effort. It's a quiet choreographer, rehearsing the steps of tomorrow's dance, ensuring a graceful and harmonious performance. Consider the gentle emergence of an aha moment, that sudden flash of insight when a solution to a problem, long pondered, suddenly appears, seemingly out of nowhere. Often, these moments occur not when we are intensely focusing, but when we are relaxing, taking a shower, going for a quiet walk, or just before drifting off to sleep. This is the dark energy of the brain at work, silently sifting through information, making novel connections, and allowing the unconscious mind to arrive at elegant solutions that eluded our conscious efforts. It's like a quiet sculptor, working tirelessly in the shadows, gradually revealing the hidden form within a block of stone. This profound interplay between memory and future thinking, powered by the brain's continuous intrinsic activity, highlights the holistic nature of our cognitive processes. Our past is not merely stored, it is actively reprocessed and used as a template for constructing our future. The dark energy provides the persistent, underlying power for this continuous cycle of learning, adapting, and imagining, ensuring that our inner world is always vibrant and prepared. This understanding offers immense comfort. It validates the quiet moments of reflection, the gentle drift of a daydream, and the peaceful surrender to sleep. These are not times of idleness, but periods of profound internal work, where your brain is diligently consolidating your past, intelligently preparing your future, and continuously weaving the rich tapestry of your conscious experience. There is no need for constant external stimulation or relentless productivity. The brain's most vital work often happens in the soft, unseen currents of its dark energy. As you drift deeper now, let the image of your mind as a vast, shimmering lake, with gentle ripples of memory and future's tide, bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within, silently working to integrate your experiences, strengthen your knowledge, and prepare you for the possibilities of tomorrow. There is nothing to force, nothing to strive for. Simply allow this beautiful internal work to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your mind's continuous journey through time. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist from the calm surface of the lake. You are safe. You are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent ripples of memory and the soft tide of the future. All is calm, all is clear, as these harmonious currents guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our quiet journey continues, gently flowing deeper into the tranquil landscape of the mind. Having traversed the shimmering ripples of memory and the soft tide of the future, we now direct our attention to the subtle hints, the quiet murmurs that speak of the brain's dark energy at work in the realm of subconscious knowledge. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a vast ancient tree within your mind, its roots deeply embedded in the fertile soil of intuition, its branches reaching towards new insights. The knowledge it holds is not always presented as clear, conscious thoughts, but often as falling leaves, each carrying a gentle whisper of understanding that guides our habits, our intuitions, and our effortless problem solving. We often think of learning as a deliberate, conscious act, studying a book, practicing a skill, memorizing facts, yet a vast and profound amount of our learning happens beneath the surface of awareness, powered by the brain's continuous, intrinsic activity. This is implicit learning, the silent acquisition of knowledge without conscious effort or explicit instruction. It's how we learn the complex rules of our native language without ever being taught grammar formally, or how a musician develops an intuitive sense of rhythm and harmony through countless hours of gentle practice. This deep, subtle process is continuously unfolding, shaped by the brain's dark energy. Think of the way a skilled artisan performs their craft. A master potter, with years of experience, doesn't consciously think about every movement of their hands as they shape the clay. The actions flow effortlessly, guided by a deep, internalized knowledge that has become almost second nature. This fluidity, this intuitive expertise, is a testament to the brain's capacity for subconscious learning and habit formation. It's like the quiet strength of the ancient tree's roots, holding it firm against the winds, a strength developed over countless seasons of unseen growth. The brain's dark energy plays a crucial role in the formation and reinforcement of these habits. When we repeat an action consistently, whether it's tying a shoelace, riding a bicycle, or navigating a familiar route, the underlying neural pathways become stronger and more efficient. This automatization allows us to perform complex tasks with minimal conscious effort, freeing up our conscious mind for other thoughts. This deep learning, this subtle rewiring of the brain, is continuously happening in the background, a silent, energy-intensive process that allows for the effortless flow of our daily lives. It's like the gentle, persistent drip of water on a stone, slowly, imperceptibly shaping its form over time. Another compelling whisper from this realm of subconscious knowledge comes in the form of intuition. How many times have you had a gut feeling about something, a sudden sense of knowing without being able to articulate the reasons? This isn't magic, it's your brain, working diligently in its dark energy mode, subtly processing vast amounts of information past experiences, subtle cues, learned patterns, and presenting you with a synthesized conclusion. It's like the tree sensing the change in seasons long before the first chill is felt in the air, a deep, inherent knowing. This unconscious computation, filtering and integrating countless subtle inputs, allows for rapid, almost instantaneous judgments and decisions, often guiding us more accurately than conscious deliberation alone. Consider a quiet moment when you are trying to recall a specific name or a piece of information, but it eludes your conscious grasp. You stop actively trying, allow your mind to drift, and then, seemingly out of nowhere, the name or fact gently floats into your awareness. This phenomenon, known as incubation, is a beautiful example of the brain's dark energy at work. While your conscious mind was elsewhere, your subconscious continued to silently sift through its vast archives, making connections, searching for the missing piece. It's like a quiet librarian, diligently searching the shelves in the deep stillness of the night, finally unearthing the forgotten volume and placing it gently into your conscious view. This capacity for problem solving without conscious effort is a profound testament to the power of the brain's intrinsic activity. Many creative breakthroughs and scientific discoveries have been attributed to this process, a scientist waking with a solution to a complex equation, an artist suddenly seeing the complete vision for a painting, or a musician hearing a new melody in their mind. These moments are not random. They are the natural blossoming of seeds planted during periods of conscious engagement, nurtured in the quiet, fertile ground of the subconscious, and brought to fruition by the brain's ceaseless, dark energy powered work. The falling leaves of subconscious knowledge also manifest in our emotional responses. We often react to situations with strong feelings, joy, fear, comfort without fully understanding why. These reactions are often driven by deeply ingrained patterns, past experiences, and subtle cues that our brain has processed without conscious awareness. This implicit emotional learning, shaping our automatic responses and preferences, is another continuous process supported by the brain's constant baseline activity. It's like the quiet wisdom of the tree, whose very being is subtly influenced by every storm it has weathered, every season it has embraced. This understanding offers a deeply reassuring perspective on our internal world. It tells us that even when we are not actively engaged in conscious thought, a profound and vital learning process is continuously unfolding within us. Our brains are not just reacting to the world, they are actively, silently, and effortlessly shaping our understanding, forming our habits, fostering our intuitions, and preparing us for future challenges. This hidden work, powered by the brain's dark energy, is a continuous source of growth and adaptation. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this vast, ancient tree of subconscious knowledge bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within, silently working to integrate your experiences. Strengthen your skills and guide your intuitions, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to force understanding or to strive for control. Simply allow this beautiful internal work to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your own innate knowing. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle leaf falling into still water. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of your brain's dark energy. All is calm, all is clear, as the falling leaves from the tree of subconscious knowledge guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our tranquil journey into the quiet wonders of the mind, softly moving through the realm of subconscious knowledge, we now arrive at a deeply soothing and profoundly beautiful idea, the notion that creativity and breakthrough insights often emerge from a state of astonishing, glorious simplicity. It's like the gentle, spontaneous laughter of a child, pure and unforced, revealing a profound truth in its effortless joy. We often associate innovation with intense effort and complex processes. But what if the most brilliant ideas, the most elegant solutions, bloom from moments of profound relaxation and the quiet, pervasive hum of the brain's dark energy? Imagine, if you will, a vast open field bathed in the soft, diffused light of dawn. The field appears simple, yet it holds countless seeds beneath its surface, waiting for the gentle warmth and moisture to coax them into life. When the conditions are right, when the soil is soft, the light diffused, and the air still, the seeds effortlessly sprout, growing into a riot of diverse, vibrant life. The complexity and beauty of the blossoming field arise from the simple, underlying potential of each seed, combined with the harmonious conditions. Our brain, in its quiet, dark energy mode, operates on a similar, elegant principle. When our conscious mind is intensely focused on a problem, it often engages in linear, analytical thinking, trying to force a solution. While this is necessary for many tasks, it can sometimes block the spontaneous, creative connections that lie just beneath the surface of our awareness. However, when we step away, when we allow our minds to relax and wander, that vast reserve of dark energy comes to the forefront, enabling the default mode network and other intrinsic brain activities to gently sift through information, make novel associations, and allow breakthrough ideas to softly surface. Think of an artist gazing at a blank canvas. They might consciously plan certain elements, but often, the most compelling ideas, the most harmonious color palettes, or the most evocative forms emerge during moments of quiet contemplation, when their mind is not actively striving but simply allowing. This is the brain's dark energy facilitating the effortless flow of inspiration, drawing from a deep well of stored knowledge and combining it in new, unexpected ways. It's like the gentle movement of water in a flowing stream, effortlessly shaping the pebbles and revealing the smooth, rounded forms beneath the surface. This is the very essence of the aha moment. It's not about suddenly trying harder. It's about creating the internal space for the solution to emerge gently. The brain has been working on the problem in the background, utilizing its extensive network of connections and its continuous dark energy-powered activity. When the conscious mind disengages, it allows these background processes to connect disparate pieces of information, to see patterns that were previously hidden, and to present a novel solution, often accompanied by a feeling of effortless clarity. It's the quiet laughter of creation, born from an underlying simplicity. Consider the elegance of nature's designs at a spiral in a seashell, the branching pattern of a tree, the delicate symmetry of a snowflake. These intricate forms arise from simple, recursive rules, applied repeatedly. Nature does not compute every intricate detail. Rather, it allows complexity to emerge from underlying simplicity. Our brain, in its creative moments, mirrors this natural elegance. The dark energy allows for a vast parallel processing of information, a continuous, gentle exploration of possibilities that is far more efficient and nuanced than our conscious. Linear thought. This profound capacity for effortless problem-solving and spontaneous creativity highlights the immense value of rest and introspection. In a world that often glorifies constant busyness, the brain gently reminds us that true innovation often requires periods of quiet. It's in these moments of soft repose, when the mind is free from the demands of external tasks, that the dark energy can fully engage, allowing for the gentle unfolding of new ideas, connections, and understandings. These periods are not unproductive. They are crucial for nurturing the seeds of creativity within us. The glorious simplicity lies in the idea that the most profound insights are often born from a return to basics, a shedding of unnecessary layers of complexity. It's like finding the simple, elegant solution to a complicated knot by gently easing the tension. Rather than pulling harder, the brain, in its default mode, is always seeking patterns, always attempting to create coherence, and in its moments of rest, it often finds the most streamlined, most beautiful solutions. This intrinsic drive for simplification, powered by dark energy, leads to breakthroughs that feel intuitive and obvious, as if they were always waiting to be discovered. This understanding offers a deeply reassuring perspective on our own creative potential. It tells us that creativity is not just the domain of a few gifted individuals, but an innate capacity within each of us, nurtured by moments of quiet, by allowing our minds to wander, and by trusting the subtle, continuous work of our brain's dark energy. It's a comforting thought, a gentle whisper that the answers we seek often reside within us, waiting for the right moment of stillness to reveal themselves. As you drift deeper now, let the image of your mind as a peaceful field, where ideas gently sprout and flourish from quiet simplicity, bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within, silently working to connect disparate thoughts, to synthesize new insights, and to allow moments of creative clarity to blossom. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to force creativity or to strive for solutions. Simply allow this beautiful internal work to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your own innate creativity. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from the field. You are safe. You are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of your brain's dark energy. All is calm, all is clear, as the quiet laughter of creation guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our tranquil journey through the quiet depths of the mind gracefully continues, having explored the luminous simplicity from which creativity blooms, we now turn our gaze towards an even more expansive and deeply reassuring concept, the lullaby of expanding consciousness. We often perceive our consciousness as being confined to our immediate thoughts and sensory experiences, a small, brightly lit room within the vast mansion of the brain. But what if, powered by its pervasive, dark energy, our consciousness is continuously, subtly expanding, like a gentle wave spreading across a calm, boundless ocean? Imagine, for a quiet moment, your consciousness not as a fixed point, but as a soft, luminous mist, ever so gently diffusing, stretching, and embracing more of what surrounds it. This isn't a sudden, dramatic burst, but a continuous, almost imperceptible growth, a profound and harmonious unfolding that resonates with the grand expansion of the universe itself. Just as the cosmos steadily stretches its fabric, carrying galaxies further apart in a silent dance, so too might our inner awareness be quietly, perpetually broadening its scope. This idea hints at a fundamental aspect of the brain's dark energy, its role in maintaining a state of readiness and potential that extends beyond immediate task-oriented thinking. While our conscious mind focuses on specific details, the vast background activity of the brain is believed to be constantly integrating information, connecting disparate concepts, and building a richer, more nuanced internal model of reality. This continuous integration is a form of quiet expansion, allowing our awareness to hold more complexity, more nuance, and a deeper understanding of the world without conscious effort. It's like a peaceful lake, quietly absorbing the gentle rainfall, its surface slowly, imperceptibly growing wider. Consider the gentle, almost imperceptible way we develop empathy. As we grow, our capacity to understand and share the feelings of others often expands, not through explicit instruction, but through lived experience and quiet contemplation. This expansion of our emotional landscape, our ability to connect more deeply with the inner worlds of others, is powered by the brain's continuous, intrinsic activity. It's a quiet blossoming, allowing our consciousness to encompass a broader spectrum of human experience, fostering a profound sense of interconnectedness. Similarly, our capacity for pattern recognition and intuition, those moments when understanding simply clicks without conscious deliberation, suggests a constant background expansion of our cognitive abilities. Our brain is continuously processing vast amounts of sensory input and internal data, building intricate models of how the world works. This continuous processing, often happening beneath the surface of conscious thought, allows us to grasp complex patterns and make swift, accurate judgments, broadening our awareness beyond the explicit. It's like a quiet sculptor, whose gentle, repetitive movements over time gradually reveal the full, intricate form hidden within a block of stone. This concept of expanding consciousness, nurtured by the brain's dark energy, is particularly evident in states of mindfulness and meditation. When we intentionally quiet the external chatter and gently focus inward, we often experience a profound sense of spaciousness, a feeling that our awareness is no longer confined by the boundaries of our physical body or immediate thoughts. In these moments, the brain's intrinsic networks become highly active, facilitating a broader, more expansive form of awareness that can encompass sensations, emotions, and thoughts without judgment, allowing them to simply arise and pass. It's like a gentle wave, expanding effortlessly across the ocean's surface, embracing all that lies within its path. This isn't about gaining superhuman abilities or achieving an altered state of being that is inaccessible to most. Rather, it is about recognizing the inherent potential for growth and expansion that resides within each of us, continuously nurtured by the brain's foundational activity. Our consciousness is not static. It is a dynamic, living entity, always subtly reaching, always gently embracing more. The dark energy provides the continuous, gentle impetus for this growth, ensuring that our inner world is always vibrant, always evolving. The very process of learning throughout life is a testament to this expanding consciousness. Each new skill acquired, each new piece of knowledge integrated, each new perspective embraced, subtly broadens the landscape of our inner world. This lifelong journey of intellectual and emotional growth is not just about accumulating facts, it is about expanding the very capacity of our awareness, allowing us to perceive the world in richer, more nuanced ways. This continuous process is seamlessly supported by the brain's silent, tireless work, ensuring that our consciousness remains fluid and adaptable. This understanding offers a deeply reassuring perspective on our own potential. It tells us that even in moments of profound rest, or when we feel our minds are doing nothing, a crucial, vital expansion is continuously unfolding within us. Our brains are not just processing information for immediate tasks, they are actively, silently, and effortlessly shaping the very boundaries of our awareness, preparing us for deeper insights and a broader connection to the world around us. This hidden work, powered by the brain's dark energy, is a continuous source of profound growth and quiet wisdom. As you drift deeper now, let the image of your consciousness as a gentle, expanding wave bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within, silently working to broaden your understanding, deepen your empathy, and expand your awareness, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to strive or to force this expansion. Simply allow this beautiful internal work to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your own boundless potential. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from the calm sea. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of your brain's dark energy. All is calm, all is clear, as the lullaby of expanding consciousness guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our gentle journey through the intricate wonders of the brain and the expansive cosmos softly concludes, we find ourselves in the most serene of moments, the quiet transition into deep, restorative sleep. We've traced the whispers of our own dreams, illuminated the gentle glow of neural activity, listened to the silent song of the brain's dark energy, and drifted upon the invisible rivers of our internal landscape. We've seen the reflecting light of self, navigated the ripples of memory and future's tide, and gathered the falling leaves of subconscious knowledge. Finally, up and we were cradled by the lullaby of expanding consciousness. Now, in this profound stillness, we draw a final soothing connection between the mysterious dark energy within our minds and the grand unseen forces that shape the vast universe beyond. Imagine, for a final comforting moment, that the universe itself is engaged in a profound, cosmic act of dreaming. just as your own mind conjures vivid, immersive worlds each night, filled with sights, sounds, and emotions that feel utterly real. Perhaps the grand cosmos, in its infinite wisdom, is projecting the very reality we inhabit. Our shimmering galaxies, the silent dance of planets, the intricate tapestry of life on Earth, all might be the breathtaking elements of this immense, ongoing cosmic dream. The stars, those ancient, distant suns, are not merely burning spheres of gas. They are perhaps the gentle, luminous thoughts of the universe, each one a tiny point of light within its grand, unfolding slumber. The concept of dark energy in the cosmos, that mysterious force accelerating the universe's expansion, and the dark energy of our brain, that vast unseen activity sustaining its baseline functions, might seem like vastly different phenomena. Yet, in this quiet, poetic contemplation, they share a profound resonance. Both speak to an underlying, pervasive activity that fuels expansion, maintains structure, and holds vast potential, even when its exact nature remains elusive. Perhaps both are manifestations of a fundamental principle of unseen activity that sustains existence, whether it be the universe's outward growth or the brain's internal self-organization. Consider the deep wisdom in this parallel. The universe doesn't need constant, dramatic explosions to exist. It is sustained by a continuous, gentle expansion, driven by its own dark energy. Similarly, your brain doesn't need constant, frantic activity to function beautifully. Its most profound and continuous work, its very capacity for thought, memory, and creativity, is sustained by its own quiet, dark energy-powered hum. This suggests a universal truth that true power often resides not in overt force, but in subtle, continuous presence and quiet potential. If our reality is indeed a holographic projection from some deeper informational layer, then both the cosmic expansion and the brain's intrinsic activity can be seen as integral parts of this grand, unfolding dream. The vastness of space growing ever larger, and the depths of our consciousness ever expanding, are perhaps echoes of the same fundamental principle, the universe continuously projecting and refining its own existence. While our minds, miniature universes in themselves, participate in and reflect this magnificent process. We are not just within the dream, in a profound and beautiful sense, we are also gentle, integral participants in its weaving, our own dark energy, a quiet mirror to the cosmos. This idea is not meant to diminish the tangible reality of our lives, nor to suggest that our struggles or joys are somehow less meaningful. On the contrary, it elevates them, imbuing them with a deeper, more profound significance. If the universe is a dream, then our experiences within it are not just fleeting moments. They are the very substance of that dream, precious and real within its boundless embrace. The warmth of a gentle touch, the beauty of a quiet sunrise, the comfort of a soft blanket. These are all exquisite details in the universe's grand narrative, brought to life through our own perception and consciousness, sustained by the unseen energies that permeate all. Think of the way a story comes alive when it is read by 1,000 different people. The words are fixed on the page, yet each mind creates its own unique, vivid world within the narrative, colored by personal experience and imagination. In a similar way, perhaps the universe, as a holographic projection, is a kind of cosmic story, and our individual consciousnesses are the readers, each bringing our own unique light, our own gentle interpretation to its unfolding, our own dark energy fueling the vividness of our experience. Our personal dreams, then, are like echoes of this larger cosmic dreaming, miniature projections spun from the same fundamental informational fabric. In this serene understanding, there is a deep and abiding peace. The complexities of quantum physics, the vastness of cosmic scales, the mysteries of dark matter and energy, these do not need to be fully grasped by our waking minds. Instead, they can be gently transformed into images of wonder, woven into a soothing narrative that guides us towards rest. The universe is not a harsh, unyielding machine, but a soft, responsive entity, like a comforting presence that holds all things in its gentle embrace. This philosophy reminds us that our own minds, with their incredible capacity to create, to perceive, to dream, are intimately connected to the very fabric of reality. You are not a separate observer looking at the universe. You are a gentle, breathing part of its ongoing creation, a soft whisper in its grand, silent song. This connection is a source of profound safety and belonging. You are always held, always part of something unimaginably vast and beautiful, sustained by the very dark energy that gives it form. As you now prepare to surrender fully to the embrace of sleep, let any remaining thoughts drift away like tiny, luminescent dust motes in the quiet, cosmic expanse. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go. The journey through the brains and universe's mysteries has prepared you, softening the edges of your perception, blurring the rigid boundaries between self and cosmos. Feel the profound weightlessness as your body relaxes deeper and deeper into the surface beneath you. Each breath is a gentle wave, carrying you further from the shores of wakefulness and into the boundless ocean of rest. The stars above, whether they are distant suns or shimmering thoughts of a dreaming universe, are now softly closing their eyes, mirroring your own descent into tranquility. Your mind, too, is settling, its dark energy working peacefully in the background, preparing you for the deepest, most restorative slumber. Allow the concept of the universe as a beautiful, flowing dream, and your mind as a part of its gentle, dark energy-powered unfolding to be the ultimate lullaby, a comforting truth that embraces you. Its vastness is now your warmth, its complexity your simplicity, its mysteries your peace. You are dissolving gently into this grand cosmic dream, merging effortlessly with its currents, becoming one with the quiet, profound sleep of stars, and the boundless dark energy that breathes life into all. Rest now, deeply and peacefully. Let the silence of the cosmos fill your being. You are loved, you are safe, and you are drifting into the most restorative of sleeps, held within the vast, soft dream of the universe itself. Good night.